All right, welcome to another edition of Soto Desperado Plays Ark Survival Ascended. I'm in my base, picking up eggs and whatever else is here. And let's see. Got to get an Oviraptor one of these days. But I almost have enough eggs for one. So I'm just going to go out and look for an Anki. And this time I'll be careful with my equipment. I also wanted to get more fur in case, I need to make more fur because it's hard to do that. Put this away here. And I did make some new saber tooths, like this one over here came out to 348, which is pretty high, but it turns out he has a really high food. That's what he's got. But there's like a 500 melee somewhere. Yeah, 566 melee. I didn't put any points into this one. It's a 224 saber tooth, so it's naturally high, which is really good. But anyway, yeah, we're just going back. I did get a 224 Raptor, which is decent, but it's really got a 502 melee, which is really good, better than I thought. And it's a male, so it's easy to pass that on. Yeah. So I'm going to get a Bernardia. And we're going to go out and see if we can get ourselves an Anki. We got everything we need. We got Miho berries. So the Ankis are usually pretty close. And there we are. So we're also going to go ahead and play some videos. I did find a few videos. And let's see. Now here's the first one. This guy is Red Leg Space Piper. Red Leg Piper. Everyone needs to prepare to be homeless in 2025, which is next year. So he's basically one of those guys that's predicting that the whole economy will fail. People will be thrown out of their apartments and everything because they won't have any money. And it'll be completely destitute out there. There'll be people begging in the street for whatever you're willing to give. And that's the way it is. So we're going to listen to him and go from there. All right.
What's good, guys? Hope you're doing well. Today I want to explain to you how I was able to get completely out of debt, including my mortgage, and also how we need to plan and execute to be homeless going into 2025. So I'm here to tell you, my friend, that things aren't going to get cheaper. They never get cheaper. No matter who's in office, no matter who you vote for, things always get more expensive. And I think we need to change the way we think about money and finances and our behavior. There's a reason why the public education system does not teach financial literacy. It's because they want us hooked into the system that is always working against us. It's all set up by design, my friend. Think that we need to go into 2025 with the mentality of we're going to be homeless. We're one bill away from being homeless. Here's some steps that I took over the last 5 to 10 years to get completely out of debt and paid off my mortgage. Hopefully, this can be a word of encouragement to some of you. Now, these are going to be little things as well as big things that you can implement in your life over the long haul. This is not something that's going to be a quick fix. This is not something that's going to happen overnight. This takes a lot of time, a lot of effort, and a lot of discipline, especially right now, the way the economy is. If you want to get ahead, I encourage you to take action. So everybody knows what a budget is, but not everybody knows how to budget.
Shit.
And the first thing that I did, I took a piece of paper and I wrote down on that piece of paper all of my bills, all from my mortgage to my utilities to my food, tracking every single dollar, down to the dollar, my phone bill, and I'm going to get into that as well, of what we can do to help lower those. The reason why a piece of paper is so vitally important is because you can stick that piece of paper on your fridge at home, or it's little sticky notes all over your home. And the reason why this is important is because you're physically touching something, you're visually looking at something. Top of the budget is the stuff that you need to pay no matter what to keep a roof over your head. Rent or your mortgage payment. Utilities underneath that. Your food. Your car insurance. Your phone bill. If you got credit, any kind of debt, credit cards. The bare minimum average of what you need to be spending every single month. And what I did was I took the snowball effect from Dave Ramsey and I gradually took discretionary spending money that I was tracking from the little things that I was spending on average that I was able to cut out of my budget. I got rid of my phone company, which was Verizon, and I went with Total Wireless. Now, the reason why these third-party service providers are important is because it literally cut my bill in half. My 2 kids are not quite the age to where I want them to have access to a phone, but we still have 2 lines, my wife's line and my line. And with Verizon, we were paying something like $250, $200, something like that for just 2 lines. And I was able to cut that down to $62 a month. Everybody at work was laughing at me because I brought a packed lunch. They were always making fun of me, right? And that saved me a ton instead of spending $10 here, $10 there in the cafeteria, in the vending machines. You would be shocked and amazed, guys, how much that adds up. You need to track your spending dollar for dollar on a piece of paper, on some kind of spreadsheet. Go to it daily and track what you're spending down to the dollar. This takes discipline. It's not easy to do. Another thing was eating out. Now, it's probably a luxury nowadays if you're even able to afford to go out to eat, because I take my family of 4 out to eat. Just one sit-down restaurant is $100. It's insanity.
Yeah, Jesus.
Cut back your spending when it comes to dining out or takeout, maybe to once or twice a month. Tops, that's it. This stuff adds up, guys. It really adds up quick, and you don't realize it until you do a written budget. I know you can. I believe in you. I know that you can get there. It's just going to take time. It's going to take a lot of discipline. Now, the 2 most expensive parts of your budget is going to be your housing and your transportation. Housing, you really can't wiggle too much on because you want to find a place or find a house or find somewhere to rent that's the cheapest that you can find, as long as it's not sacrificing your health or your personal safety. We bought a house in the suburbs that most people would be considered as a first-time home buyer home. Nothing fancy. It's rather small, 960 square feet, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, attached garage, 1-story, ranch-style home. It needed some work. I decided to go under our budget instead of at or even above our budget, for just in case something were to happen. Most people tend to buy what they want instead of rather what they need. Nothing wrong with having nice things as long as those things don't own you and don't make you house poor. Most people today are house poor. They own more home than what they can afford. Same goes with vehicles. Now, I know this one's going to give pushback, and there's going to be a lot of indifferences in the comments, and I'm all here for it. I agree that we need something that's going to be safe and reliable, okay? But that doesn't mean having a $600, $700 a month, truck payment. Most people get what they want instead of what they need when it comes to a vehicle. I've made that mistake plenty of times. We do not need car payments. I haven't had a car payment in a very, very long time. Now, I'm not going to get into what make and model is probably best because each one's different depending on previous owners, how it was maintained. I've seen Hondas and Toyotas still on the road that are from like the 1990s, early 2000s, and still running with like 300,000 miles on them. For whatever reason, we tend to want to impress people that we don't know and that we don't care about. It's kind of ridiculous because people don't realize how much money they could be saving, because I want to see you succeed and I want to see you get ahead in 2025 instead of getting behind. Because I'm here to tell you, no matter who gets into office, hopefully things change, some policies change depending on who we get in there. But ultimately, things are not going to get cheaper. Vastly. There's just not. It never does. I want you to implement these little things, these little steps into your daily life to help you. Things are just so expensive. We can't afford gas. I mean, shoot, man, I went to the grocery store last week with my wife, and we're a family of 4, and we spent like $300. Got home, put everything away, and I opened up my fridge and the cabinets, and it's like $125, $150 worth of food. I'm like, what the hell is this? $350 and it's only $150 worth of food. It's just absolutely ridiculous, the cost of goods anymore, the cost just to live. I mean, shoot, people who are renting apartments right now can't even afford rent because 40% of their income is going towards rent. They can't get ahead. I mean, my kids are teenagers, and I worry that kids nowadays are staying home with their parents longer, more longer than ever before. And I don't blame them. How can they afford to? One bill away from homeless. They're one mistake away from homeless. They're one purchase away from homeless. The system is rigged against us. It's been rigged against us. Our parents, they're boomers, were able to work one job and have a stay-at-home parent to raise the kids and take on a mortgage and have the American dream. Well, I'm here to tell you, the American dream is over. It's over. Our kids are not going to have the same America that we had growing up. They're just not. My generation, I'm Gen X, 42 years old. It takes both parents to work a full-time job just to take care of the family. Now, my kids' generation, Gen Z and Gen A, they're going to have to work 2 or 3 jobs just to get ahead. We need to plan, my friends, to be homeless. And that's going to look like changing the way we think about our money, changing the way we think about saving. We need to save. We need to save. We need to start investing our money to allow our money work for us instead of allowing our money to work against us. To circle ourselves around people who are going to motivate us, encourage us, lift us up, and most importantly, hold us accountable for our actions when we slip up. That way we can get back on track, because you're going to fall down, you're going to make mistakes, you're going to get off track a little bit, but you need to get back up on that horse. You need to get back and get your vision and your mentality back into survival mode, because a lot of people are just completely oblivious of their spending. They're completely oblivious of what they're spending their money on, what's going in, what's coming out, where their money, they're not tracking their money, they're not tracking their spending. It is tough out there for everybody. For everybody.
Yeah,
nobody's
really
excluded.
Hit home yet.
I get it. I get the idea of you only live once. I get the idea of wanting nice things, wanting to go to nice places and travel, or just buy a lot of stuff. I get the mentality, because you don't know what tomorrow brings. You know, you could get hit by a bus tomorrow, and you don't want to waste your entire life of just scrimping and saving. The chances of that can happen, but there's a greater chance that you're going to live for a very long time. Make a budget. Start tracking your spending. Downsize your housing. Move if you need to. Get rid of that car payment. Get into something that's going to get you from point A to point B. Get rid of the big phone carriers. You don't need them. It's all a scam anymore. Streaming services that you might have, Netflix and Roku and all these other subscription services that add up. You spend your money however you want. I'm just here to tell you that we need to plan to be homeless going into 2025, because it can happen just like that for any of us. We should also be trying to up our skills as well, up the things that we're learning, our education, our hands-on experience, so that way we can continue to try to climb the ladder of making more money as we're saving and investing more money. Because what we can do is, plenty of people make $100,000 a year, plenty of people make good money, but they spend a lot of money too. So they're never really getting ahead. To where I've known people that make the average income of $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 a year, and they're getting ahead. It's not about how much you make. It's about how much you keep. It's about how much you're able to save and invest. My wife and I have never made any more than $85,000. Now that's between 2 full-time jobs. What we did to avoid daycare, because daycare is astronomically expensive, is that we worked opposite shifts. She worked day shift somewhere, I worked night shift somewhere. It takes a lot of discipline and a lot of hard work, and you need to make sure that you're picking your spouse and your significant other that aligns with your financial goals and that is dedicated to the same goals and vision that you have. Otherwise, that's not going to work long term. It allowed us 2 things. One, Nobody else is watching our kids except for me and her, the parents, raising our children. And 2, it allowed us to start saving to pay off debt. And you get one bill paid off, you don't open up that money for discretionary spending. You take that money and you roll it on to the next debt that you have. And then it just kind of snowballs. Not something that's easy. It takes a long time. But if we have to get into that mindset of being broke, of being one step away of being homeless, that's how serious this is. That's how serious you need to take this. Because there is success on the other side of it. There is victory on the other side of it. Everybody else is going to laugh at you. Everybody else around you are going to call you names. Everybody else around you is going to talk shit. Everybody else around you is going to say it's not possible. Everybody else is going to be against you. But I'm here to tell you, you need to move in silence. Let the world do their thing. Let everybody else spend their money however they want. It's going to feel as if you're depriving yourself, but you're really not. You're not depriving yourself. You can still find a healthy balance. Everything in moderation. Thing is, we just care way too much what people think about what we drive, where we live, what we spend our money on, where we travel to, everything in our driveway, our toys that we have, things that we buy. Like, we want to impress people instead of getting ourselves and our homes right and not giving a shit about what other people think. We took the difference eventually once we got all of our bills paid off, all of our debt, our credit cards paid off, our student loans paid off, our car payments paid off, and we took all of those payments over 5 years, mind you, because we're a family. It would be a lot quicker if we didn't have kids. And instead of opening up that money, we threw it in a savings account once we were all debt-free, and we accumulated 6 months of emergency fund, 6 months of living expenses, and then we took that money, opened it back up, and started throwing it on our mortgage. Now, this took another 3 or 4 years, but we were able to get our mortgage paid off within 10 years instead of 30 years. Good jobs are hard to come by. If you find a job that pays pretty good, meaning $20 an hour to $30 an hour, and anywhere in between there, hold on to that job. Don't fuck that job up, okay? Because in this economy, you need to have that security. People feel so helpless anymore. They feel like there's no hope because they're being strangled by the system. And I get it. I get it. We all feel that. You know, now we can sit there and get into politics of, you know, certain policies can change this and change that. But it's like I said, friends, things do not get cheaper overall. They always get more expensive. If you don't change the way you think financially, you will at some point be homeless. We all need to think of ourselves as being homeless going into 2025. Life is bullshit. I get it. It is. But it's about survival. Always has been, always will be. Now, we can say which generation had it harder than others, and there's a lot of truth to this generation right now is going through a lot of financial difficulty, but we'd be foolish to think that our forefathers and generations past didn't have a hard time too. If we go back a couple hundred years, there was no same-day delivery for medications, for food, for clothing, for anything you want, same day or next day shipping. Great-grandparents had to go out and hunt for food, and if they didn't bring back something, your family didn't eat. They had to possibly walk a couple miles every single day just to get clean water. That was a fact. I worry about my kids, man. I do. I worry about them every single day of how they're going to be able to afford life, how they're going to be able to afford rent. The American dream is dead. It's gone. It's over. It's done. There will never be the America that we knew, that I knew growing up, that you knew growing up. It's over with. It's done. We can talk about political policy all day long as much as we want. I personally don't like Trump. I don't like the guy, but his policies worked for America. His policies worked. And I think if his policies come back, certain things will be better off for the United States. But overall, things will still always get more expensive.
Oh. There we go. Hopefully that didn't screw up the recording. Whenever I press F9, it puts my screen out into like a smaller screen. anyway. All right. Yeah, I mean, the gentleman's rightly concerned, but there are certain things you cannot control. But you can control your spending. You can control your budget. You can review and save every penny, you know. That's what you can do. You know, in a situation like that, you're supposed to emphasize on what you can do, you know, not your situation. All right, that was a good catch. Maybe it'll have good stats. Level 200 bird. Highest is 224, so yeah, pretty close. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's right. I gotta do something in the kitchen real quick. Let's see.
What's good, guys?
Okay, so something happened there. I don't know what.
Find peace in the Lord Jesus, because I know things are going to work out in the end. Like, share, comment below.
I don't know if we hit the whole video. It looks like it disabled. I don't know where it stopped.
Policies come back, certain things will be better off for the United States. But find a job that pays pretty good, meaning serious, you need to take this. Because there is, to where I've known people that make the average income of $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 a year, and they're getting ahead. It's not about how much you make. It's about how much you keep.
Let's just go over
It's about
that
how much
again.
you're able to save and invest. My wife and I have never made any more than $85,000. Now, that's between 2 full-time jobs. What we did to avoid daycare, because daycare is astronomically expensive, is that we worked opposite shifts. She worked day shift somewhere. I worked night shift somewhere. It takes a lot of discipline and a lot of hard work, and you need to make sure that you're picking your spouse and your significant other that aligns with your financial goals and that is dedicated to the same goals and vision that you have. Otherwise, that's not going to work long term. It allowed us 2 things. 1, nobody else is watching our kids except for me and her, the parents, raising our children. And 2, it allowed us to start saving to pay off debt. And you get one bill paid off, you don't open up that money for discretionary spending. You take that money and you roll it on to the next debt that you have. And then it just kind of snowballs. Not something that's easy. It takes a long time. But if we have to get into that mindset of being broke, of being one step away of being homeless, that's how serious this is. That's how serious you need to take this. Because there is success on the other side of it. There is victory on the other side of it. Everybody else is going to laugh at you. Everybody else around you are going to call you names. Everybody else around you is going to talk shit. Everybody else around you is going to say it's not possible. Everybody else is going to be against you. But I'm here to tell you, you need to move in silence. Let the world do their thing. Let everybody else spend their money however they want. It's going to feel as if you're depriving yourself, but you're really not. You're not depriving yourself. You can still find a healthy balance. Everything in moderation. Thing is, we just care way too much what people think about what we drive, where we live, what we spend our money on, where we travel to, everything in our driveway, our toys that we have, things that we buy. Like, we want to impress people instead of getting ourselves and our homes right and not giving a shit about what other people think. We took the difference. Eventually, once we got all of our bills paid off, all of our debt, our credit cards paid off, our student loans paid off, our car payments paid off, and we took all of those payments over 5 years, mind you, because we're a family. It would be a lot quicker if we didn't have kids. And instead of opening up that money, we threw it in a savings account once we were all debt-free, and we accumulated 6 months of emergency fund, 6 months of living expenses, and then we took that money, opened it back up, and started throwing it on our mortgage. Now, this took another 3 or 4 years, but we were able to get our mortgage paid off within 10 years instead of 30 years. Good jobs are hard to come by. If you find a job that pays pretty good, meaning $20 an hour to $30 an hour, and be anywhere in between there, hold on to that job. Don't fuck that job up, okay? Because in this economy, you need to have that security. People feel so helpless anymore. They feel like there's no hope because they're being strangled by the system. And I get it. I get it. We all feel that. You know, now we can sit there and get into politics of, you know, certain policies can change this and change that. But it's like I said, friends, things do not get cheaper overall. They always get more expensive. If you don't change the way you think financially, you will at some point be homeless. We all need to think of ourselves as being homeless going into 2025. Life is bullshit. I get it. It is. But it's about survival. Always has been, always will be. Now we can say which generation had it harder than others, and there's a lot of truth to this generation right now is going through a lot of financial difficulty, but we'd be foolish to think that our forefathers and generations past didn't have a hard time too. If we go back a couple hundred years, there was no same-day delivery for medications, for food, for clothing, for anything you want, same day or next day shipping. Great-grandparents had to go out and hunt for food, and if they didn't bring back something, your family didn't eat. They had to possibly walk a couple miles every single day just to get clean water. That was a fact. I worry about my kids, man. I do. I worry about them every single day of how they're going to be able to afford life, how they're going to be able to afford rent. The American dream is dead. It's gone. It's over. It's done. There will never be the America that we knew, that I knew growing up, that you knew growing up. It's over with. It's done. We can talk about political policy all day long as much as we want. I personally don't like Trump. I don't like the guy, but his policies worked for America. His policies worked. And I think if his policies come back, certain things will be better off for the United States. But overall, things will still always get more expensive. History repeats itself. It always will happen. We need to plan to be homeless in 2025. Move into a direction even when everybody else is moving this way. We're going that way. We're not following what everybody else is doing. We're not going into the same direction everybody's going. We're not spending our money how everybody... In fact, look outside your home. 7 out of 10 people are living paycheck to paycheck. 7 out of 10 people. And whatever you're seeing everybody else doing, do the opposite. Do the opposite of what everybody else is doing. That's the way you're going to get ahead. Shit's just getting ridiculously expensive out there, man. And it's strangling us. It's keeping a chokehold on us. It's keeping chains on us. There's only 2 answers to the solution. Make more money and spend less money. You get into the argument of the more money you make, the more they take, which is true. Taxation is theft, 100%. But we can't change that. You got to pay your taxes. That's the 2 things that are guaranteed in life. Pay your taxes and die. Those are the 2 guarantees in life. Learning to be content instead of always being anxious of buying the next thing, buying the next toy, buying the next vehicle, going to buy the next upgrade the house, and doing all these other things instead of just listening to the smaller voice inside of us that says, you know what? I can, but I'm not going to. I'm going to learn to be content. Learn to live a more quiet, peaceful, minimalistic lifestyle and let the world around me figure it out. I'm choosing today to go this way. I am going to be homeless. My family's going to be on the street. I cannot afford to live anymore in this corrupt, evil society that is strangling us financially. Downsize your home. Get rid of your car payment. Snowball your debts. Make a handwritten budget, sticky notes, do whatever you got to do. Here to tell you, man, it's bullshit, but it's about survival. It's all this is. It's a mind fucking game. You can change this up here. You can find success financially. 30% of the shit that happens in our lives we cannot control at all. Those things we have to give it up to God, okay? But the other 70% of shit that's going on in our lives that we can change. I believe in you. But you need to believe in yourself, because that's the first step. You need to believe in yourself. And I don't know about you guys, but when I look around the way that things are, I find peace in the Lord Jesus, because I know things are going to work out in the end. But that doesn't mean that we don't fight the good fight and get our homes right financially. I believe in you. I know that you can do this. That way your money is working for you instead of your money working against you. Not a financial advisor. Take what I say with a grain of salt. Seek out other education. Do your own research and find somebody that you can financially trust on your end. I'm just sharing what we did and steps that I took to get financially free and find financial independence. I got a lot more to say on this topic because it's important, but I'll leave that for another video. I love you. I appreciate you. I'm thankful that you're here. And if you don't want to miss future videos, hit the subscribe button, give it a like, share, comment below what you guys think. And until the next video, take care, God bless, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.
Alright, I'm glad we redid that video. So anyway, I found that raptor over there. So I figured I'd go get it. It's 232. I thought 224 was the highest, but I guess it's 232. Either way, it's taming up good. I'm going to try to go ahead and get a couple of eggs for the oviraptor. I just want a cheap oviraptor. I don't need it to be the most expensive thing in the world or anything. I think like one hit should put that down. It's only a 32, so. Should tame up pretty quick. All right. Not bad for a guy eating a sandwich. All right, let's look at this. All right, so we finished the video this time, I think. Oh, I forgot this guy's here. I'm not even going to put the number on it. It's so stupid. I don't think the stats on that one. It's high level, but I don't think the stats are that good. Now these things, they don't have a lot of distance if they're this low level, but I just need to get something. Right, I'll put you right there. I forgot where it's supposed to go. It's supposed to go, I think, in stamina, but I'm not sure. I'll have to see what I can figure out. Alright, well, I got that done. That's something. I have to go ahead and repair the gun because the gun's taking a lot of damage due to usage. right. That's Red Leg Piper. I'm going to go ahead and subscribe to him. He sounds like a reasonable character. Anybody who's reasonable, I'll also subscribe to them. I think you're too crazy, even by my personal standards, and you're fucked.
Hello, guys.
One of my favorite. Real as being 99. Social media makes you a misinformed bully because they direct your thoughts through social media influence.
I'm here to tell you that social media is corrupting your mind and it's making you a misinformed bully. So, I've been on social media, sadly, more than I should be, and yeah, it's showing me that social media in general tries brainwashing people into being misinformed bullies, and it makes people just motivated to be mean toward each other, and it makes people make fun of things they know nothing about. Like, for example, there's so many people on social media who will be fucking, saying, oh, video games are dumb, or playing video games doesn't make you a real man, or some bullshit like that. Or there'll be something talking about how, oh, if you don't make money, you're nothing in this world and your life's meaningless. Yeah. Or
that's how they think.
Saying, oh, if you're looking for love, or if you're looking for sex, then you're just desperate and you're a loser, or stupid things like that. That's what social media is. That's all social media does. It's to make you hate things you don't know anything about, and it's to just pretend. Social media basically makes people have opinions that are completely meaningless, and it makes people try to figure things out when really they don't know anything. Like, people will just go on social media and see whatever they see there and assume it to be true, and no one questions anything they hear. If someone hears on social media that the ocean's water is purple, there's going to be people out there that are going to be like, yeah, man, that's true, how can you not see it? Or just anything, man. People could tell you on social media, oh, God is punishing humans by having the sun consume the earth in a few days, and we all have to be ready for the apocalypse, or just some stupid bullshit like that, and people legit believe it. You'll have people in the comments saying, oh, guys, be ready, the apocalypse is coming, God is here to punish you all, or just whatever it is, man. People on social media are so misinformed and so stupid that they all just deserve to die and be killed, man. That's what I believe most people on social media deserve, for continuing to spread false messages and just spreading propaganda and brainwashing and using brainwashing tactics and all this other bullshit, bro. It's legit corrupting people's minds, and that's what it's doing, man. Legit, I don't understand how people can trust social media, and I don't get the big deal about social media, I mean, I use social media, but very, very rarely, and I use it less than almost anyone on this planet does, because nowadays, almost anyone has social media because they think they're relevant, and they think their lives are important to other people, when really it's not, and people just like spreading false messages, and, making people like making others think that they're smart or a good person through social media, which doesn't make any sense. Like, why are you trying to prove yourself to people on the internet, or why are you trying to validate yourself to people that don't even know who you are and that you've never even met? First of all, you don't need to validate yourself to anybody, but when you're trying to validate yourself to strangers and to people that don't care about you, then you're just a fucking piece of shit bum who should be dead. And that's a lot of people on social media. People on social media are attention-seeking whores. People on social media are just some of the worst people you'll see in life. Well, I mean, you're not really going to see them in life because they never leave their house, and they smell like shit because they never shower. That's most people on social media. That's what they do, They just spend their days locked up in a dark room, fucking never taking showers, just fucking consuming 3,800 calories of food a day, just fucking being stupid fat-ass pussies. And that's what a lot of people on the internet are, and you guys have to realize that, People just like talking shit on on social media about things they know nothing about, and I never do that. You know, you never see me coming on here saying, oh, you know, video games are bad for you, sex is bad for you, if you don't have money you're a piece of shit, or if you don't get good grades you're a bad person, and if you don't go to college you're dumb, or whatever. All this bullshit that exists on social media, you know, I never say any of these things because I know none of them are true, and they're all just scare tactics. You know, you guys have to remember, social media is one giant scare tactic. It's just made to make you believe things that aren't real, and it's made to make you question things that are actually things you should not be questioning. You know, that's what social media does. It genuinely corrupts your mind and makes you think things that aren't real, and it makes you give up on things that you genuinely like, and it just prevents you from having actual interactions with people. You know, like why don't you just, instead of going on social media, why don't you actually physically, you know, open your mouth and talk to somebody? You know, that doesn't make any sense to me. And people just use social media to validate their existence and all their beliefs, which makes no sense, man. People will be, you know, trying to support some bullshit causes on social media, or pretending to care about social causes and about problems in the real world, and really they don't. They're just doing it for attention. Or people on social media will be like, oh, if you don't help me like with this problem I'm having, or if you don't donate money to this charity that I'm supporting, then I'm unfollowing you, and or you know, if you don't do what I tell you to, then you're just a dumb person. You know, that's what social media is. These fucking incel pieces of trash on the internet that think they're better than everybody are just spreading false messages and making everyone doubt themselves and lowering everyone's self-confidence, because they want everyone on social media who's in a pathetic state in life wants everyone else to be like them. You know, that's how people are. They don't want you to be better. They want you, instead of wanting people to be better, they want everyone to just be as low as they are. You know, they don't want to see anyone go farther in life than they do. And that's a lot of people on social media. These people are pathetic bums who need to be fucking thrown into a pit of spikes and just have their eyes gouged out by the spikes that impaled them. That's what a lot of people on social media deserve, for fucking making up stupid quotes that aren't even true, or, you know, pretending to, you know, there'll be people on social media who put up a picture of some, you know, celebrity or some, you know, famous person or whatever bullshit it is, and they'll put some fake quote under their picture, and it's not even related to them at all, you know, and they never even said that quote. They just put it next to their picture and they think they're cool, you know. Or they'll get an actual quote from someone that's actually real, that someone actually said, and, you know, they'll brag about that way, and legitimately that makes no sense either. Like, why do you care what someone else is saying, bro? Like, don't you have your own opinions and your own beliefs in life? Like, are we just gonna go around just, you know, liking anything we see on social media that, you know, we like, but yet in real life we're the complete opposite? Like, that's what people do, man. Like, just look at the things people post on social media, and look at all the stupid quotes and stupid pictures they post with their families and all this fake bullshit. You meet them in real life, they're completely different. You know, they don't like their families. You know, they're not like what they think. They're not like what they portray themselves to be on social media. You know, they're completely fake ass pussies and fake bitches. And I'm not like that. You know, I actually am real on social media. I don't do stupid bullshit like over 90% of people on social media do. And yeah, I'm just very careful at navigating the cesspool that is social media, you know, because there's so many bums and losers and just rejects and failures in life that spend their time on social media, and they think it validates their existence to contact other people on it, and they think it validates their existence to, you know, be a fucking pussy ass social justice warrior and just a stupid bum on social media. And that's what social media is, man. It just makes you turn into a bully, and that's what it does, man. It teaches you, because there's people on social media that will legit make fun of disabled people and people that have learning disabilities, and people will genuinely think that's funny and they'll do it, man. Like, there's people in my family that are like that too, you know, and there's people I know, and there's people that I'm pretty sure you know too, that'll make fun of people who have disabilities or disorders or things like that, which social media, you know, promotes making fun of these things. You know, social media in general is one giant scheme made by bullies. You know, the people on social media, you have to remember, are so pathetic and low in their life that they use social media as a way to mask their emptiness. You know, people on social media in general, I say most people on social media are some of the lowest forms of human life that you'll ever just view in your life, you know, with your own two eyes. You know, you're never going to see dumber people than on social media than on the internet. That's just a complete fact. You know, it doesn't matter how many fucking crackheads you see in the street acting crazy. It doesn't matter how many dumb people you know in your real personal life. I'm telling you guys this right now. You have never met dumber people. Or no, not met, because you don't want to meet these sweaty losers. But you've never... I'm telling you this, guy. I'm telling you guys this right now. You're never going to meet a bigger bum in your life than someone who has multiple social medias and someone who just spends their time on social media, you know, promoting stupid causes, quote unquote, that don't mean anything, or posting pictures of their family just to pretend that they have a good relationship with their family when they don't, or when people post a bunch of photos with their friends because they're trying to make it seem like, oh, their life is good and they're having a good time, when really they want to kill themselves because they know how bad life is. That's what social media is, bro. It's one giant pool of lying bacteria. That's what it is, bro. People on social media are legit bacteria, and you just need to fucking spray Lysol on those bitches and fucking murder them. That's what people on social media deserve. And that's what Lysol is made for, guys. You have to remember, Lysol, Windex, hand sanitizer, all this bullshit, this stuff is made to fucking kill bacteria, and social media is bacteria. So that's what I relate it to, you know. Just spray Lysol or Windex or some shit like that on these motherfuckers on social media who think that they're above everyone and who think that their opinions matter. And that's just what it is, man. You know, just fuck Snapchat, fuck Instagram, fuck Facebook, fuck Twitter, fuck TikTok, fuck Snapchat, fuck Tumblr, fuck Reddit, fuck YouTube, fuck all these stupid bullshit websites that exist and all these stupid social media apps, man. I'm using YouTube, but even then I know that YouTube is trash, you know. YouTube is, to me, the least trash out of all social media that exists, and even then I consider it to be bad, you know. It's just that I use YouTube as a way to get my opinions out and my beliefs out, because I know for me it's the easiest way to do it, and it's the least corrupt one out of all the social media apps that exist, even though YouTube is a corrupt piece of shit. And yeah, man, just the world is so corrupt, and social media really exposes that. So I want you guys to remember this. In conclusion, don't trust anyone on social media. Never believe any photos they post to be real. Don't assume that people are who they portray to be on the internet. And yeah, just remember that people on the internet are bullies, and social media is full of people who will try gaslighting you and manipulating you into believing that what you like in life is wrong, and that you need to be doing something else in life that you're not doing right now, and that, you know, you're just on the wrong path in life, which is not true at all. You know, people who are trying to manipulate you on social media are on the wrong path in life because they don't care about free will and they don't care about freedom. They just want you to be a bully, and they want you to make fun of other people, and they want you to just make fun of people with disabilities and disorders and, you know, just mental health problems and things like that, so that the world just can become a worse place. So to these people on social media who are doing that, I'm gonna tell you guys this: I hope you all get fucking murdered, and I hope you all get your limbs ripped apart slowly as you're screaming, begging for your life. And even when you're doing that, you do not deserve to be spared, because you're a piece of shit and no one feels sorry for you. And I'll fucking spit on your coffin and shit on your tombstone when you die, because you're a worthless bum. And I hope everyone remembers this shit. Do not be nice to people on social media, and don't defend people on social media who are fake pussies, which is almost everyone.
Wow, intense as always. He basically thinks that they're shit, which I guess is true. But the thing is, people have been degraded over the centuries to shit. You know, it's not personal. The spirits are the ones that influence men to be pieces of shit, and those spirits are put up there by other spirits who are in charge, who claim sovereignty over reality, over this reality anyway. And so they're calling the shots behind the scenes, manipulating everybody into submission, etc., etc. Just kind of sad. I'm going to take Tigger with me as a backup, just in case. Throw his ass down. So, when it comes to bird, I'm going to go try to get some crystal, and I'm going to try to get some more cryopods. I forgot what you need. Cryo. Need fiber, metal, oil. That's what I need. Is I need more oil. I don't think I have enough oil to do another run. Then I would have to go out and try to get oil. Shit. That precious resource. Oil. Oh wait, here's oil. I got a little bit. Okay. Fiber. Metal. Let's see. Boom, boom. No. I was going to do this, but I don't have anything to generate the electricity with, you know. Yeah. I do have electronics. I could make one. Maybe I should make one of these instead. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll make one of those. I'll take the electronics. I just got electronics for free somewhere. There we go. That should be just enough to make one or two of them. And let's see what else we're gonna do. Do I need thatch? I think I need fiber. Okay, so no. Let's get this figured out first. Okay, I got fiber, metal, poly, as much poly and oil. I need hide and of course as much crystal. I think I already got the crystal. Alright, I'm gonna get more crystal before I go over there. That's why I switched out my pick. The natural picks that are just stone, they don't get as much crystal. Matter of fact, most of the time they don't get any crystal. So always try to use metal to harvest crystal. Don't bother with stone. It just doesn't freaking work. Okay. Make sure I got everything I can carry. Yeah, I better use this up because this is on a timer. And I do have a little bit of hard poly, so I should be able to do it. Alright. I don't think I forgot anything. Put this in here. I won't let me do it, huh? I'll put this meat in here. It's extra meat. Matter of fact, I don't carry that much meat with me. I leave some here in case I die. I can take some meat with me if I remember to grab it. And that's that. Alright, so first I hit the top of the mountain, get crystal, because I need a lot more crystal to make those things. I'm going to try to make a couple of those cryo fridges just to have them ready. Because eventually I want to be able to charge the cryopods. You need that. And then I'll squeeze out as many cryopods as I can with the remainder of the poly and the oil. And I'll do that over there at the obby. So we're going to be flying around. Flying around at night's not recommended, but we can do it. Those things. That's why I usually put plants up to kill those things. Alright, I can also try to tame if I want to. Alright, let's put on the next video. We're about 55 minutes. I'm going to try to do one of the small videos. Love this guy. He's real, man. He's to the point. He's real. Okay. All right. Fuck working a 9 to 5. This is a new guy. Die for Cam. Know what that is. I can't do this anymore. Let's see this guy. He's gonna be crying about it. Everybody crying.
Yo, what's up, y'all? I don't even really know how to start this video, bro. I know a lot of y'all are from my first channel, bro, and y'all probably not gonna give a fuck about what I have to say because a lot of y'all is young and y'all not really gonna understand. But I'm using this second channel to just speak my mind because it's a lot of shit going on in today's world that, quite frankly, is just it's fucked up. Especially when you look at working 9 to 5s, right? Now, there's no real problem with 9 to 5s. I respect 9 to 5s. Most people make that money. I don't necessarily have an issue or a problem with it. I don't have a problem with it at all. My thing is that, you know, although things can't always be perfect, 9 to 5s literally suck your soul away, bro. That's the issue. And it can be completely avoided if the people that was running these companies and shit like that actually gave a fuck about their employees. And there's just so many things that I could say, but I don't even know where to start. But let's start here, bro. They don't give a fuck about your health. If you think about a 9 to 5, you working 8 hours a day, you sitting down at a desk in a goddamn cubicle, or you standing at a desk or whatever, and by the time you finish, you get home, you're like, fuck, I'm tired, because you got to do that shit all again the next day. You know what I'm saying? You get home at 5 o'clock, decompress, take a shower, whatever. After your commute, it's probably like 6:30, 7 o'clock. By that point, you know what I mean, you see family, or you see, or if you live by yourself, you know what I'm saying, you just want a second to chill out because you just been at work all day. Even though it may not be a physical labor job, it might be something like you sitting at a desk, bro, you mentally drained. You typing in spreadsheets and shit, talking to coworkers, putting up with all the BS that you put on a day-to-day. You come back from work, bro, you tired. You don't feel like hitting the gym. You don't feel like going on a run or nothing like that. You can't take care of your body. What ends up happening is motherfuckers become unhealthy physically, even from desk jobs. See, people always talk about, oh, warehouse jobs have an effect on your body physically. Yes, that's true. But man, nobody talks about how desk jobs, living a sedentary lifestyle, sitting down, or just being at a desk and just being, you know, having an idle brain basically and just going through the motions of whatever they want you to do and just taking orders for 8 hours a day is not healthy for you, bro. Living a sedentary lifestyle is not healthy for you. Sitting down in some office job, bro. And what ends up happening is that you start gaining weight and you start getting real unhealthy and shit. Real unhealthy. Bad. I mean, I done seen some people, they be putting on like 20 pounds they first month working a little office desk job because they don't have to get up and do nothing. They're not active in their life. They come back home and they tired. I don't blame them, bro. These jobs, bro, like your brain is idle, yes, but then you still got to put up with all the bullshit. You got to deal with customers. You got to deal with your bosses, your managers, all that type of shit, bro. You just mentally drained, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then you just doing this idle work. It's like, damn, like your brain is just fucking cooked. And they don't give a fuck about that. They don't give a fuck about how what ends up happening is when you keep working physically or keep working, you know what I'm saying, at these desk jobs or whatever, your mind start to play tricks on you, right? You start to look at yourself in the mirror and be like, damn, I done let myself go because I'm not active no more. And then niggas get depressed. Let you be depressed while you working a job. Take a day or two off. Nigga, you might just get fired. In other words, man, they don't give a fuck about you, bro. Working 9 to 5s, man, they don't care about you. Let me tell y'all something, bro. I work at the gym, right? And I had got back from my little vacation. This was like last month. I got back from my vacation and I told my manager that I got sick because I got sick. I came home and I caught that C. That's the Rona. You know what I'm saying? And it was kind of bad. I had a little fever and a little cough, all that. But I told him like, oh, like, you know, I ain't gonna be coming in for a little bit. And so as soon as I text him, he gives me a call and says, oh, you know, you know, you don't have to isolate no more. You know what I'm saying? That's old. You know what I'm saying? And I know the protocol has been updated, but he said, you know, that's old. Like, you could still come in. It's just based off of how you feel. Like, you could still come in. Like, basically trying to get me to come in the next day. I'm like, bro, I just told you I'm sick. I'm not feeling good. He's like, oh, okay. Like, are you sure? Like, trying to get me to come in, bro. I'm like, dog, I just told you I'm sick, and you trying to get me to come in tomorrow, bro? I just told you I ain't feeling too good.
That's
and
a
so,
good
you know,
manager.
Then he says, okay. Just come in as soon as you can. Like, trying to just get me to come into work. And I'm like, bro, I just told you I'm fucking sick, bro. I will come back in when I feel better. Bro, trying to rush me and all this shit. Then he hits me with, and when you come back, we gonna have you working, even more. Because basically, you know what I'm saying, I was only working like 4 days a week. He say, yeah, I'm gonna have you working like 6 days. And I'm gonna have you working on Friday, Saturday. Like, I'm gonna have you working all these days. And I'm like, yo, first of all, I told you I can't work certain days. Second of all, I just told you I'm sick and you trying to pile more work on me as soon as I get back. God damn, bro. Like, look, I don't mind the work, 'cause, you know, the money is cool and all, but damn, bro, like, I just told you I'm sick, and the first thing that you want to talk about is how many more hours you want to give me.
Yeah,
because, and here's the thing. The reason why you're giving me more hours is not because I'm some kind of great worker or whatever. Like, I do good work. Like, I do what I need to do. But it's not because I'm just some kind of super great. Nah. It's because this man is too cheap to hire another employee. We are losing employees at where I'm at. And this man is too cheap to hire somebody else. And so now, everybody got to work way more than what we was working before. Now we working these hours. It's just... And so, I'm like, okay, man, whatever. But then the last shit he said kind of made me mad. He said, by the way, don't mention this to anybody else. Don't mention this to no other employees. And I'm like, why? He's like, yeah, like, it could just be an issue, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, whatever. I hang up the phone. And I just start thinking to myself, damn. I just told this nigga I got that Rona. And he want me to come in to work. He talking about, are we going to give you, I want you to work more. He talking about, don't tell nobody. This is some shady ass shit. And it just goes to show you how little, you know, they care about your well-being. This is the same manager who, my homie, right? His name Nico. He used to work here. He quit. And let me tell you why he quit. The gym I was at got fucking robbed. I know, that's crazy. A gym getting robbed. You ain't never heard about that before. The gym I was at got robbed. And my homie, he went in on in the he did the opening shift, right? He gets there and realizes the cash register is empty and everything has been vandalized in the gym. And so he texts the manager like, I feel uncomfortable. Like, I don't know when they got here. They could still be here. Like, I don't know what to do. Long story short, the manager damn near ignores him and starts talking about, okay, make sure that you do this and do this and do this and blah, 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 blah. Talking about work-related stuff. So Nico like, what the hell? Like, I just told you we got robbed. Didn't tell him, oh, call the police, close up the gym. None of that. Business as usual, he said. Business as usual. So I get there, right? Now, when I get there, the way it is it was just me and Nico in there. My manager ain't there yet. So he's telling me, he give me the whole rundown. I'm like, damn. He leave and my manager comes in to start his little shift. And he tells me, yeah, don't tell nobody. Let's keep this under wraps. Don't tell none of the other employees. For some reason, this man is so obsessed with not telling nobody nothing. And it's like, damn, we get robbed and all you give a fuck about is continuing to make your money and make these sales. And I understand, we all gotta eat. But shit, it just goes to show you how little we are cared about as people in the work world. I don't need you to be my dad. I don't need you to be my mom. I don't need you to be my cheerleader and involved in my life and shit like that. But god damn, can we be treated like human beings? If I'm working somewhere and it got fucking robbed, I would want to know. Because now, and understand, we had women working the closing shift. We have women working the closing shift, sometimes by themselves. Why wouldn't you want to tell her, oh yeah, we might get fucking robbed? And so it just goes to show you how little we are cared about in general by the 9-to-5 world, bro. Right? This is the same manager that don't give us breaks. We don't get breaks. I'm pretty sure this is illegal, but this nigga that somehow done found a loophole. I know this turned into a vent, rant, whatever the fuck, but I gotta talk about this shit, man. I couldn't believe this shit one day. I'm about to clock out, right? Now, when we clock out, we got a system to where you can press, did you take your breaks today? And usually we press no, because we don't get no damn break. And then we press why. And it says either manager request or because it was your own decision. We had to press manager request, basically so that nobody gets in trouble. So one day, as I'm clocking out, my manager looking over my shoulder and shit, being nosy. And he looking at me, he said, oh, put yes for the break. I said, why? I didn't take a break. And you know what this man told me?
Mm-hmm.
He said, oh, but you went to the bathroom. So you mean to tell me that on this entire shift, me going to the bathroom for 30 seconds counts as a break to you?
Yeah.
I'm not even going to expand on that further because thinking about it just
son
makes
of a
me
bitch
upset,
boss
bro.
right there.
It goes to show you how important we are to the corporate world, bro. It goes to show you how important we are. They don't give a fuck about us, and we have to put up with this shit 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, until we fucking retire at age 50 or 60. That's the thing about it, bro. Age 50 or 60. I'm 23. You telling me for the next 40 years I gotta put up with this shit? This is gonna be life for the next 40 years? Fuck that. Fuck a 9-to-5. Fuck corporate America. Fuck all that, bro. Fuck all of that. And don't even get me started on, well, you can move up and promote in the company, nigga. No, you can't.
That kind of shit.
You have to know somebody. You have to know the right people.
You can't just
you
do
gotta
what
be
you
a
want to
certain
do.
type of person.
Unfortunately, it doesn't
It's
work.
all politics. Talking about promotions, shit. That shit is all politics. If you don't know somebody, I could have got promoted. I've been at this place for like a cool little year. Nigga, I was leading in sales for months. No recognition. I got these niggas the place I work at, I got these niggas. I took over the fucking social media marketing because that's what I do. I'm a content creator. I took over the social media marketing and brought these niggas millions of views. I brought these niggas customers. No bullshit. No bullshit. I wish I could pull it up and show y'all. I brought these niggas millions of views on Instagram. Just posting trending content. Niggas was coming in talking about, I seen you on Instagram. Where do I sign up? And you know what I got? Absolutely nothing. A thank you. I thought that was, I don't know what. Something crawled on me, I thought.
Yeah, that manager.
But yeah, I ain't getting nothing. I gotta thank you.
Nobody wants to
Pat
work
on the
for a
back.
piece of shit like that.
Bringing in business, doing shit that somebody gets paid hundreds of thousands or at least tens of thousands of dollars to do marketing. And I just outdid that motherfucker. And I got paid $17 an hour. And that's another thing. These motherfuckers are not paying livable wages at all. I live in California, right?
Oh, jeez.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest, $20 an hour.
It's nothing.
You're not making enough money to make it out the hood, bro. $20 an hour will get you a little condo in South Central LA, maybe, if that. Shit is getting so bad, nigga, we can't afford shit. These jobs ain't paying us, and I understand, it's inflation. Jobs can't just raise wages and shit. They can't just give McDonald's workers and entry level workers a whole bunch of money. I don't mind that aspect of it. But if we gonna make it to where shit is gonna be this expensive, y'all gotta at least give us some kind of way to have mobility within these companies to move up and make more money. It's gotta be bonuses. It's gotta be something, bro. Because it ain't no way that niggas is getting by on 20 something an hour, bro. Even 30 something an hour. Shit ain't enough no more, bro. Niggas gotta get 2-3 jobs nowadays, bro. And even then, people are still struggling to make ends meet, bro. People is broke out here. Bro.
Yep.
And we
Everybody
gotta
says
keep
that.
doing this, because when we retire, nigga, ain't no more pensions. We may not even be able to retire. Gen Z, which is my generation, I'm 23, we may have to work until we literally die. Or else, shit, I don't know, man. I just can't do this shit no more, bro. It's like, and you just gotta think about life, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? You live in an unhealthy lifestyle. You getting up, you doing the same shit every single day. You hate your fucking job, right? And the thing is, I don't even hate my job, but I learned to hate it just because of all the bullshit that goes on. You know what I'm saying? I don't even hate it. I feel like a lot of people don't. Your job probably ain't even really that bad. It's just that we gotta deal with so much BS. We gotta deal with so much BS every single day. We can't even live our lives, bro. We can't really go on no vacations like that. None of that type of shit. We can't live how we want to live. We can't do none of this shit, bro. We gotta abide by these laws, abide by these rules, live as a fucking employee. We are not free, my nigga. We are still slaves, bro. Dead ass. We are still slaves, dog. And shit is only gonna get worse, man. Shit is only gonna continue to get worse. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's wild out here. And like I said, bro, 9 to 5, working is not the bad thing. Working is not the thing that I'm not against working at all. It's just like, damn, they don't give a fuck about you. They doing mass layoffs and shit, man. They not paying livable wages. We gotta get multiple jobs, and then they want to act like, oh, why are you working there? Like, nigga, why you can't work these days? Cause I got other things I gotta do, bro. I got bills to pay, bro. These motherfuckers act like we ain't got no bills to pay. We ain't got rent to pay. You know what I'm saying? Then don't get me started on hiring. Oh my gosh, bro. The job market is so bad. Niggas can get hired nowhere for shit. College degrees don't mean nothing no more. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, dog. I just wanted to get this off my chest. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. I'm out of here. Peace.
Yeah, it's rough, man. It's rough out here. It was bad when I tried to start my career as a computer programmer. I thought it was rough then, but I learned earlier than this generation that when there's less money, less contracts, less work available, they're going to stick to whoever's related to them. They're going to stick to family. They're going to take care of each other because they're families that are running these businesses. And that guy, he's just a cheap piece of shit. He's a piece of shit. And unless he has a superior that'll correct him, he's going to be that way the entire thing. You would have to actually you would have to get evidence on that guy, that manager, and then go ahead and after you get evidence, you would have to get a federal agency to do something about it. And most federal agencies, they're only good for the parasites. In other words, if you're there with your hand out begging for money and you don't have anything, you know, you might be able to get something out of them. But other than that, trying to get real justice and stuff is hard. They're only willing to do certain things. And investigating management that's doing unethical, immoral behavior, you know, saying, "Oh, you went to the bathroom, so that's a break," and it's like, if this young man knew a break is supposed to be, I think, like 15 minutes or so, and it has to be time where you can do whatever you want, including going to the bathroom. But if you're just going to go to the bathroom, you can go to the bathroom anytime you want. But it's if you stay in there too long, then that could be constituted a break. If you just went in there real quick, with, you know, under a minute, that doesn't constitute a break. So the manager's full of shit, and it's a piece of crap. What they did is he said to put a break in there so we can dock him the 15 minutes or whatever the break time is. He wants to dock him money, doesn't want to pay. That's it. It's a piece of shit. Pieces of shit, they get into positions of power, they kiss the right ass, and that's how they run the world. Not just that one business this kid is involved with, but the whole fucking world. So be aware of that. Just be aware of that. Yeah, it's rough out there. I mean, that's what I'm saying. You're going to see a lot more people living out of their vehicles, and people will find ways to do that. I already have my plan for that. If things go to that, I rent a storage unit, and I just put all my property in the storage unit. I may wind up leaving stuff behind. I won't say goodbye to the cats. I have a lot of cats that I try to feed, but I'll go out and I'll live out of the vehicle, park in the parking lot here and over there at work. Work, they already gave me permission to charge my jackery on the company because of what happened. And so I'll reinstigate that relationship. There's a storage unit over there I could rent that has electricity that I can snip. And there's storage units over here next to my new apartment area, not too far away, that I could try to store stuff there. And, I'm pretty sure nobody will stick their nose in my business. Normally people don't do anything like that. They don't fuck with your shit unless they break into your locker, But, yeah, it's a son of a bitch. It sounds like he's got a real piece of shit for a boss. He needs to move fuck out of there, find something else to do with his time. Like make his investments and shit. That's what I did. I already opened up a new account. I got to put it on my, I have to put it on my brokerage, and I have to see if it's enough money to trade. I still have to do some other experimentation. I may not, $70 probably isn't enough to do anything with, but I'm going to test it out and see how low I can go and how big it fluctuates and things like that, just to test it out on the simulator, the demo program, and go from there. I'm trying to build wealth in the middle of economic chaos, and I know it's going to work out because I was told what to do years ago. I just didn't do it. I was too afraid, and I didn't see any way I could beat the system. But now that I'm older, I've had time to think about it, and I found a clever way to do it, to build up from virtually nothing. And all I have to do is monitor it. I just need the internet in some fashion or another. So anyway, thank you for watching. Let me go back over here. Once again, this guy is Die for Cam. I'm going to subscribe. He's a good boy. He's starting to learn. Die for Cam. There he is. Yeah. Alrighty. Thanks for watching. And we'll probably continue with this in a little bit. Well, actually, I have to go shopping real quick. I need to get some food. But I'll put this here and try to continue in a little bit. Alright. Let's see. Alright. Once again, thanks for watching. I'm going to stop it here. Take care. Oops. Wrong one.